Hey guys, so as you can see, I think we all know what time it is. I have received my 2019-2020 Erin Condren Planner. I want to say this is probably the hardest year that I had in ever. I don't think I ever had that hard of a time ordering a planner as I did this year. So, I just want to dive in. There's lots of videos out there kind of showing the inside, so I just kind of want to give you my pros and cons of this year, things I like, things I didn't, and then also compare it with my planner that I have this year, just to kind of see some of the differences, but I'm not going to go full-blown in like a lot of the videos did when they first came out. So I got this periwinkle box. And then inside, I don't know if every planner is different or if it's just mine, but I got a purple theme. So I got the Enjoy sticker, and then Life Should Not Only Be Lived, It Should Be Celebrated postcard. And then the little Enjoy sticker, the periwinkle paper, and then here is the inside. So as you can see, I did get 2 freebies for ordering early. One of them is the long sticky notes. I used to use these a lot. I use them sometimes, but not near as much as I used to, so I didn't plan to order any. I also didn't order any of the accessories at this time. I wanted just to kind of focus on the planner and then go from there. And then I got a little thing that says Love to Plan. You really can't see it through that. Let's see, here we go. All right, it just says Love to Plan. It's a little planner charm, and then it does have the Woven Wonders on the back, so I wonder if this is like an old one or something. I say that, and I've also noticed that they've still using that pattern for this year. So I'm gonna go ahead and move the box out of the way. This year, the planners do come in a box. I love this idea. I plan to order boxes to store my previous planners in. Right now, I've just got them in one of the large Erin Condren shipping boxes. So I plan to do that. I think this is a lot better, a lot easier to store them. So inside, I just have a pink vellum. Real quick, I did get a neutral box, not a colorful box. And then when you open it up, you get a little packet of freebies and the planner. As others have stated, the bottom part of the box is sturdy, as where this top part is not. That doesn't bother me. I like to be able to just like push it in and out. So inside of the pack, let's see what we got here. I believe this is the stuff that used to come in the pouch that used to come in the planner. They're no longer doing the pouches. Personally, the pouch is always a love-hate relationship for me. I've never really used them until this last year, and then I finally found something I can use it with, and they don't make them anymore, so it seems pretty normal. I just got a couple compliment cards, like usual, just 3 of them. They are in the kaleidoscope pattern. And then I got the sticker that goes on the side of the box for you to mark the year that the planner is. I got some stickers for like gift stickers. Words are hard today, people. A coupon code for friends. It's just 2 coupon codes on the back. And then it just kind of explains what comes in the box for your freebies, and then it has a picture on the back. This is kind of what I plan to do, is just get some boxes for past planners and store them. So I did get a colorful cover for my Erin Condren. I will say that I have been using Erin Condren since 2012, 2013-ish, I believe. And this is my favorite pattern they have ever done. I have never loved a pattern so much, period. Like, literally, favorite pattern. I love it. which also made it really hard because I love the colorful version on certain ones, and then I love the neutral version on certain parts of the planner. So that was a little difficult. This year we got a ruler with the kaleidoscope outline. It is a frosted ruler and it is a lot more flexible. Personally, I prefer that. I don't think that it will break as easily as the past ones that I have. I know a lot of people would rather it be thinner to fit in the boxes, but I don't use mine for that. So you get your vellum like usual. It's pretty normal. One thing that I want to point out is it does have the gray tabs instead of black for the neutral. I love the gray. I was not a fan of the black. Black is very harsh. I felt like I had to get a different coil just to match it so it wasn't off. So I much prefer this. And then on this section, this doesn't bother me. I really like how simple it is. It kind of allows you to not have to decorate it. This part I really like because it has the lines on it. Let's see if I can get you zoomed in a little bit. So it has lines on it this time. I really like this because I don't tend to write very well without the lines in something this large. So I like that it came with lines. Now, as you can see, I got the neutral planner. I love the colorful planner on this section, and this section. I did not like it on this, and I did not like it on the weeklies or the monthly. So I went ahead with the neutral to see how I like it. If I don't like it, I can always order a colorful later. So I wish that they had this one more colorful. However, I do really like the simplicity a lot of times. So this should be interesting for me. I do plan to use this planner very differently than I did last year. So I'm really excited to show y'all that. This page, I thought about doing a habit tracker since it is a dot grid page. However, the dots are a lot farther apart than I expected. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. I plan to use this very basic, like you would expect, birthdays, monthly goals, and then another section here and another section here. So the monthly, I really liked the neutral monthly. I like how clean and crisp it looks. I love how I can do it myself. One thing that I did want to point out, however, let me get to a month that's not decorated. Okay, so someone brought up that they're different sizes, so monthly kits won't work. So I did want to measure this real quick. So from top to this line is 1 and 1, 2, 3 lines. And then from this one, it is 1 and 4 lines. Is that correct? Did I measure it correctly? I don't know that they're different sizes, you guys. I mean, literally, they're not that different. The only difference is literally maybe half of this line size. So how you see the lines right here, maybe half of that of a difference. So maybe if you just bump your sticker sheets up just the tiniest bit, you could trim off the top of it and it wouldn't be that different. So I'm not sure if the colorful is different. I just noticed that some people were saying that that was going to be something that was going to be difficult, is having sticker kits for the top sections because they're a different size. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. And then one other thing that I noticed for the monthly, sorry, I apologize for my phone ringing in the background. It'll only ring 3 times. So I've noticed that they don't put all of the holidays in, which I really, really like that. I'm not a fan of all of the oddball holidays being in here. So on July, they only put Independence Day. Let's look at June so that I can compare them real quick. So June, they put Summer Begins, Flag Day, and Father's Day. And in the old planner, they put, let's see, one extra holiday, I guess. So I guess it's not that much different. Let's look at May, because there were a lot of holidays in May. Let's see, we have 1, yeah, you guys, I think that they did not put near as many holidays in. That may just be a personal opinion. I could be wrong on that, but that's what it appears to me, because in July they only have one, and I know previously they had more than one. And then another thing is they did take off the moon phases, which I really enjoy. Sometimes they can be a little hard to cover up if you're not using a full sticker set, so I like that they didn't put them in. I don't track the moon phases, and I believe if you did, they make stickers that you can just pop them in there, so it wouldn't be a big deal. Not a huge deal to have to cover up, just a personal opinion. So, something else that you will notice, I did change this year. I have done neutral hourly since it came out. I've gone back and forth this past year on whether I want to stay with hourly or switch to the vertical. I have not vertically planned in many, many years. I got a paper and glam planner that was vertical, really didn't use it. However, when the peaks came out and it showed that the half hours were removed and then how the bottom section was, I did not like it. I knew that I would not use it in a productive manner. I knew that I would not use it all year long, so I didn't get it. I went with the neutral vertical. It was very hard because, like I said, I loved the colorful and I loved the neutral. I liked the colorful section right here. I liked how their July was better, but I hated that the color was across the bottom. I didn't like that there was color up here. One thing that I will say about this is I do typically plan vertically, and I don't necessarily always use the dates. Let's see if I have something I can show you here. So right here you can see that I just kind of white out the times. So the times don't necessarily need to be there. I just like to plan from morning to evening. I do always document my meals down here, and then I like to document my workouts. So I think that's what I'm gonna use this section for. I know a lot of people do not like this. I love this. I do this in my bullet journal every week. I love to highlight what week it is so I can keep track of that. I much prefer this over the Thankful Thought. I hated having to pick a sticker each week to cover that up. I like to just have that there and move on. I do like that they have this for the month change instead of what they've previously done. It just kind of a little bit of pop of color. Every month does have a different color. So July is this purple, August is a blue, September is the like peachy pink, and then it goes to a different blue, like a darker blue, and then back to the purple. So it just kind of recycles. So every month still technically has a color. It's just not in your face. I know a lot of people said this isn't technically a neutral planner. However, neither was this last year. We had color everywhere. I hated it. I spent more time than I can think of trying to cover the color. So in reality, this is more neutral than, like the layout is more neutral than last year in my opinion. So one complaint that people are having is that when you use the tab to turn to the next month, it doesn't turn to the next month. You have to turn another page. That doesn't really bother me. I usually just put a bookmark here anyways, and so I'll probably just keep doing that. I usually have a bookmark on the month and then on the week that I am, so I'm not really too concerned about that. I have looked through my planner to make sure there's no flaws. I'm really happy to say this year they really seem on top of it. I ordered and then I received it just a couple days later, so I'm really excited. I received it the day after launch. There was a sneak of the link, so I cheated and I got my planner with that sneak. The note pages, we have this little hexagon up here at the top. Usually you have a flag. I prefer this over the flag. Again, it's just a personal preference, not, you know, everyone's gonna have a different opinion. The dot grid pages this year have just the little bit here, which I like that because last year it was all up here and to me it was very bulky like. This I could write over and it won't be a big deal. Last year you really couldn't write over it. It was a lot darker. And again, I think that may be a personal preference as well. Like you can see, it's just a lot darker. You can't really write over it like you can with this. It's a light gray. It has coloring pages. I really don't use the coloring pages. I just stick sticky notes in here that's got like passwords or student IDs and stuff like that. Just important information that I keep in my planner that I don't need every day. Stick the sticky notes in the back and it's good to go. The hexagon page, a lot of people are confused on this. I mean, it comes from, Erin Condren is really good at taking other ideas that she finds somewhere else and turning them into her own. So usually this is like the goals pages. I want to say in the Inkwell Press planners. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this yet for. I thought about maybe using it as like a weight goal tracker. I'm not sure. Contacts, not sure I'm going to use these for. And then the stickers, I don't know. I like them. I think they're pretty. I love the colors. I did notice that a lot of people have the different foil. I think it depends on what coil you get. I did get the just plain coil this year. Rose gold and gold have always chipped on me. I liked the black, but it started rubbing, so it wasn't as shiny black. So I just went with the plain one. I wasn't going to pay extra for it. And then these stickers are rose gold. So to me, that just kind of confused me because we've got the silver here and the silver on the next page and then rose gold here. Rose gold doesn't go with every week, so you can't use them depending on what you're planning with. And then a celebrating page, so you've got like the happy birthdays and then the different seasons or weather right here. And then these ones. I will say that I love the way that she did these stickers this year. Love them. I have not used Erin Condren stickers in my planners for several years now because I did not like how she made them. I did not like when she made them into flags. I love these. And then the pocket in the back, I'm also really happy about. The front's got a foil. I don't think she foiled last year's. I could be wrong. No, I'm totally wrong. What am I thinking? She foiled last year's. And then I don't like how like bold this was though. I like how neutral this is. I really like the neutral colors this year. But on the back, y'all, she put the folder back. Several years ago, if you're new to Erin Condren, she had these back pockets like this. And then she switched them to these. You cannot put anything in these pockets. I've tried keeping like invites or postcards, whatever. It falls out. they're essentially useless. So I really like that she used this one. And then of course you get your little perpetual calendar that she's been including for several years now in the back cover. Overall, I will say that when I first saw the videos, you guys, I was so upset. I did not think I was going to order. It really took some time to think about. I think the changes to the hourly were just really, really strong. However, that did push me towards going back to vertical. So with that being said, I'm really excited to use this. I will be doing a completely different planning style than I'm used to. So we'll see how that goes. One thing I do want to look at real quick, because it has been said that the stickers don't fit. So I wanted to try it real quick. Okay. Again, I don't know. Let's see if I can get this up here. If it's fine. I'm not really, I don't know. Like I said, they were saying that they didn't fit. It fits perfect in that spot. So I'm not sure if other sticker shops have them different sizes. Which was another reason I was having such a hard time with the planners this year. I thought the stickers were going to be different sizes. Or I'm sorry, I thought the weekly were going to be not near as wide as past ones, and I thought that the monthly was going to be larger. I don't see that either one is, so we'll just have to see how it goes. So thank y'all for watching. I hope this helps some of y'all who are still on the limit or on the edge Y'all, words are hard. Still on the edge of trying to figure out what to order. I'm really glad that I went with the vertical. I really do think that I am. I don't think that I would have been happy with the hourly. I know a lot of people are extremely excited that they changed the hourly, and I'm really glad because the hourly did work for many years for me. This past year, like I said, I didn't use the hours, so I think switching back to the vertical is a no, you know, an obvious thing for me. I will say that because the lines are so thin and they're just dotted, that's one thing that just really pushed me over to go back, because I do plan vertically. I don't pay attention to times. So I think that this will be perfect to be able to plan, and there's no color, so it's not going to show through the stickers. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys, and happy planning and happy ordering. Bye guys.